Welcome or welcome back. Today I have some very easy and fun thrifting and DIY ideas inspired by classic Christmas movies. When it's time to start decorating for Christmas, or really any season or holiday for that matter, one of the most inexpensive things you can thrift is a VHS cover or even a DVD cover.
George Bailey. Yes, tonight's his crucial night, you're right.
This first idea, you'll need some sort of a little razor blade. This one swivels. It's really nice and it's got a very, very tiny, fine little blade, or just a scissors, and you just cut out the image. This is one of my favorite jacket covers for It's a Wonderful Life, one of the best Christmas movies of all time, especially if you grew up in the 80s and you saw it nonstop because of that copyright issue. But I cut out that little image and then I created this in Canva, and I'm going to show Canva to you in a little while. It's an app that I use all the time. You can get it for free, and I just created a black background, a moon, and then a man in the moon face over it, and then that little border is actually a rope or a lasso kind of made out into a kind of like a stylized frame, and I thought it looked kind of cool. I printed out a number of them just to make sure I had extra ones in case I messed up, and of course I glittered the one because I do that. That's just what I do. Kind of a clear chunky glitter over the moon, and then you use the back of the frame, and this is another frame that I thrifted for $1.99. The video was I think $1.29, and there's George and Mary. Now I cut them out, and as you can see there's still that orange background, and I didn't like the orange of the cover. Other than that, it's a really cool cover, but I don't see orange really for Christmas. But look at them, they look good on, what a pair. They look good on any kind of background whatsoever. So it could be just including it on a card, any kind of a blank card that you have, and you can put it on like little foam pieces to raise it up, or I'm just including it in this frame with that in the background, and there's a few variations that I'll show you for each of these ideas. I do a lot of these DIYs for I would say temporary. I don't use a lot of glue sometimes so that I can move it around or do something different the next year or give it away at some point. But this even looks kind of cute in the frame, kind of like a little man in the moon. You could put George Lasso's moon. You could say love you to the moon and back, or whatever. Another option, especially if you're making it into an ornament, is mount the cutouts on the outside of the frame. Looks really kind of cute like that. And the orange kind of border around the figures, it kind of makes them look like they're glowing, which is quite appropriate. And you can also use glitter on the outside too. The second idea I have here is also using a thrifted frame. I don't know what it is, but I just love old wooden frames. This one is very easy to take apart because it just has those staples. Be careful, they're sharp. And you just disassemble the frame, and I kind of put different things. For some reason there are nails sticking out of the side of the frame. Very, very bizarre. I switched this up a lot. The picture that came in it, as you can see, has a lot of aging there. You can use a mat that comes with the frame, any kind of different mat that you have, cardstock, anything will do, whatever color you're looking to match your decor with, or the images that you're going to use. For this, I'm just showing you just flipping the page around and just using a plain white. I'm going to show you different options, but these I'm just using my existing DVD collection, and there are actually different kinds of DVDs. Some of them have no image on the actual CD itself, and the DVD covers are different materials. So you may have a preference depending on how I show you to take these apart. These plastic ones come apart very easily, and look at the shop around the corner. Look at how nice that CD is. It looks exactly the same. The artwork is on the cover. That would be really cute to use too, that black and white image. So cute. But for this idea, I'm just displaying a couple of favorite Jimmy Stewart movies for the holidays, and it just comes right out. The sleeve just comes right out, and you can, if I had a second one of these, I would probably cut it up like I'm showing you. You could take Clarence, cut him out like I did in the last one, and then kind of mount him towards the bottom of that image, and then he'd be kind of like looking up at the Bailey family. That would be so cute. But this fits in very nicely. What is that, a 5x7 opening of an 8x10? The matting, and you could even do those real marks on the top and the bottom to kind of frame it out, or just kind of lay them on the frame. If you put the glass over this, you could use it as a tray, or like I'm going to do, I'm going to be hanging it on the wall. You could do a couple different movies and CDs, or just one, but these with the cardboard covers, look at how easily they come apart. There's no glue, no tape, no nothing, and they're really nice. They're actually quite sturdy. And I'm just doing kind of like a little montage, a little like scrapbook kind of ode to the Jimmy Stewart movies of Christmas, and it looks just kind of cute. You could even have like a little nail coming out of the back to just hang the movie. There's just so many different options. So fun for just Christmas decor you want to get up really fast, or even a great gift for a movie buff. I thought this would be a fun idea if you had a old family photo. And those aren't my relatives, but it's another vintage picture that I thrifted, and I just love it. I'm pretending they're my relatives, and you could include like a It's a Wonderful Life CD, just saying that, you know, it's been a wonderful life. And oh my gosh, if you are still here, what is your favorite Christmas movie or movies? Because seriously, who can pick just one? With idea number 3, I'm sure you gathered that I do like neutral decor, and black and white photos and art really come in handy when you want to kind of ease into Christmas. Now, this pine tree I've had forever, and it's got a really ugly base. It's got a square metal base that I always try and figure out fun ways to hide it. And this is one of 3 kind of trays and bowls that I thrifted. They all were together, and I just love the quadrifoil shape. And I'm just using kind of rustic, natural ornaments that are very easy and on hand. I use them for multiple different seasons and holidays, like the stars I of course use for 4th of July. This is one of my favorite little trees that's usually somewhere nearby for whatever reason, because it's beautiful and sparkly. And then New York. Yes, New York is coming here. And what am I going to be doing? I guarantee you're not gonna guess it. It could be a lot of different classic movies, but I'm kind of cheating here. The Empire State Building ornament I love, and I at some point want a big collection of ornaments. And I'm just choosing some black books just for a base, because I want to use my beautiful glass thrifted bowl. That's right, see? It's the Rockettes. You didn't see that one coming, did you? I love the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I just love it, and the Rockettes are my favorite. So I thrifted from eBay throughout the year Rockettes pictures from like the 40s, and postcards. I love postcards, especially black and white postcards, and I love the back. So I frequently will display the back of a postcard, because look at that, it was postmarked August 1946, and they usually write really cute things. There's no zip codes. What a really fun piece of history. And this is kind of my beginning kind of ode to the holidays. It kicks off with Thanksgiving, and I just kind of put them out, and then as Christmas comes by and I get more and more maybe postcards, or I just keep adding them. So I couldn't help myself this last year. I did thrift this outfit separately, and can anybody tell me why?
Harry Burns, he's a political consultant.
Yes, it's an outfit that I just always see in my head, and I saw the jacket, and then I said, you know what, I'm just going to display it. Another really easy and fun thing to display are magazines, and I collect vintage Better Homes and Gardens magazines. This one happens to be for March, but it goes very nicely for the winter season as well. but don't expect these older magazines to have any color pictures on the inside because they don't. I also collect and keep all my old Victoria magazines and just kind of swap them out or cluster them together and even have fall and winter out at the same time. Idea number 4 is, well, transforming in an entire space. In this case, it is our master bathroom, and it's transforming it in a very subtle way. Now, since this bathroom is kind of a modern, well, my husband calls it industrial, even though I don't necessarily think it is, but it has a lot of silver brushed nickel accents, and I kind of cheat and add a little bit of kind of like a cool gold in there, but this is a cheat that I have. I have all of my other season pictures in the back, so I know they're right there, and this is how I theme out this bathroom. I do it. It's a Home Alone bathroom. It's my Home Alone bathroom. And I thought it was so funny when I found these 2 pictures on eBay. I will link them because I think they're still being sold. I'll link them if I can find them. But just the summer pictures go out, and then I just went right into winter, and I think they just make me laugh every time I'm in the bathroom. It's just so funny. The Wet Bandits. Marv and Harry, gotta love it. And that Sun Times fake article, I don't know how it was created, but it's really fun to read too. If you look this up or do like a pause the video, they're really kind of funny. Yep, December 23rd, 1992. And I will have more movie-inspired DIYs coming up where I'm actually doing some, serious DIYs. But this is another print. It was a framed print. It was a poster I found, I think, on eBay as well. And I just had it professionally matted and framed. Oh, I just adore the colors in that picture. And then here is another bowl, well, out with the summer and right into Christmas. But this is another tray that went with the other one that I had, the bowl. Just love the shape, and yeah, it was $5.99 and 20% less when you donate at Savers. So I just wanted to do something simple. I don't know if I'm going to put a tree here or not, but I had these handy. And what is this? It's the ornament trap, that Marv steps on when he's breaking it. Now this is one of my favorite thrift finds of all time. It's a frame, big deal. It's a square frame, but it's meant to hold interchangeable cards, sayings. Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes. For those of us who love snow, which I'm one of them. Sorry, Chicagoland, but I do love snow. Joy to the world. Really fun. Have yourself a Merry Christmas. I love that. Reversible. Great. Love it. But very soon after I got this, I said, why should I just leave this up for Christmas and winter? There are just so many other phrases, lyrics, anything that can bring a smile to your day that are for all different seasons. So the one that I just took down for fall was, of course, When Harry Met Sally. Whenever I see this, I hear him singing it. Makes me smile. Sky's the limit. You can change it out pretty much every day if you wanted to. Very easy. I just created in Canva the ones that I'm going to be doing for Christmas this year. I mean, if you pick one classic Christmas movie, say for example White Christmas, you could have 31 days just for White Christmas awesome quotes. And that's probably where I'm going to start. So this is the Canva app. I use it on my phone. Of course, you can use it on your desktop too. And I usually just design a logo because it's a square. And especially for this frame that I happen to have, of course, you can use any frame and use a quote. There's so many common quotes for Christmas movies, though. Like I'm a cottonhead in Minnie Muggins. That's very common. I like to do the more random ones because that's just me. But you can pick your color for the quote that I'm going to be doing. First, I was thinking, what were the colors? I think they were pink and teal. I couldn't remember. That would be fun. But you can pick any color, no color. Choose your font. Add text. You can add images. You can add something from your camera, pictures. Oh, the sky's the limit what you can do. But this is the quote.
Well, I like that, without so much as a kiss
that's classic. And you know, I'm going with the dancing theme apparently in this corner, so why not? But that'll do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed these very easy, very simple DIYs. And you know, sometimes a DIY is just not a do-it-yourself, but just display it yourself. Display it in a kind of a fun way, even if it's just a video or a video jacket or something. And if you did like the video, don't forget to like it and maybe even share it. And if you don't want to lose track of me, go ahead and subscribe. I'll see you next week.